Hello, I'm Dr. Sandy Stanton from the Cellular Health Institute. Today we're going to talk about true cellular detox, because if you don't fix the cell, you won't get well. Today we're going to talk about the 5 R's of true cellular detox, and in order to do that, I need to explain to you how a cell functions. But what is the importance of cellular function if we don't explain the epidemic that's occurring in the United States right now? The epidemic of inflammation that's robbing our families and friends with heart disease, cancer, diabetes, weight loss resistance, and hormone dysregulation. We have the answers to this inflammation and how to correct it. And the answer lies within the 5 R's of true cellular detox. So let's talk about the cell for a moment. A cell has a double layer of membrane. That membrane keeps you safe. It's permeable. It has fluidity. What that means is it can receive things in and it can push the bad out. And that function has to happen perfectly for us to be healthy. Okay? So one thing that happens when we live our life, and one of the biggest interferences to our health right now is chemical interference. That chemical interference, those chemical interferences are biotoxins, environmental toxins, toxins that we have in and around us, food that we eat that has toxicity. Those toxins, when they come at us, attach to the cell wall. And when there's a lot of toxicity at the cellular level on the cell wall, inflammation occurs. When inflammation occurs, that cellular fluidity that I was discussing decreases. We're no longer able to receive good things in and get the bad things out. Well, what kind of bad things occur in a good cell? Your cells create energy. There's another little organ or organelle inside the cell called your mitochondria. That's your powerhouse of your cell. That's where you create energy, or ATP. Okay? So when your mitochondria is creating energy for you to live on, the byproduct of that creation of energy is a substance that needs to get out of the cell so that it doesn't create cellular toxicity. And when that cellular fluidity is pretty bad, this just becomes a cesspool of bad byproducts, essentially. So what the smart cell does is it decreases the production of ATP so that there's not any bad byproducts trying to get out anymore. So now you have a less energetic cell. The other thing that's important to a cell is what's called GSH, or glutathione. Glutathione is very important to the cell, because if the cell has no glutathione, it dies. And it allows us to get rid of toxins. So it's very essential. Well, that's another thing that will decrease when we have an inflamed membrane on our cell and that cellular fluidity decreases. So we need to do the 5 R's to restore the cell, the health of the cell. So here goes. The 5 R's. The first one is remove the source. This is remove the toxins that are in your body, on your body, products that you're using, household products. Some of the main ones are cosmetics, mercury fillings that leach mercury, and there is a DVD that we will be showing you on our website about that. Living in a moldy house, using bad cleaning products even. So we need to remove some of those sources. The next thing we need to do is restore the cell membrane, and we do that with products that allow us to restore glutathione and increase the energy of the cell. The next thing that we need to do is restore that cellular energy, which is with products that we have that are able to help assist in that. Number 4 is reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. This is very important because a cell that is not operating with an inflamed lipid bilayer is one that has good communication in and out and will not fall prey to cancer, heart disease, diabetes, weight loss resistance, and hormone dysregulation. And then we have to reestablish what's called methylation. Essentially, there are things that are called, these are chemical bonds called methyl groups. And they're essential for many of the stress-related and hormone-related interactions or chemical reactions that occur in the body. And if our methylation pathways are not healthy, then our hormone pathways can't be healthy. And if our hormone pathways can't be healthy, then everything is disturbed, essentially. So these are the 5 R's of true cellular detox, and we can offer this whole program to you right here at the Cellular Health Institute.